Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's 10 a.m. Let's get underway with proceedings. Welcome to the Holmwood Auction Rooms. Lovely to have you all here today. Welcome to our viewers online on Auctions Live. Nice of you to join us. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the three auctioneers here this morning alongside Mark McGoldrick and Kyle Siebert. Some other key people we have in the room today, we've got Hayden Broadbelt. He's the man in charge here on the auction floor. We've got Luke Jensen, he's our training manager. We've got our CEO, Kyle Sutherland, and Tony Jenkins, our managing director. Now, these good people will be recording your bids and spotting your bids, and if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of them alongside you. They're very good at what they do. On behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here today. We're delighted that you chose Holmwood, and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and bidders in the room, good luck today. Exciting day for you. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the LIM, the title and the contract from which we'll work from today. Now, the contract explains the conduct of auction. I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you here in the auction room. In all cases today, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic. It's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk with the highest bidder in one of our side rooms here. And if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there's a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Now, this is an important clause, clause 2.6. Listen carefully, ladies and gentlemen. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. Now, that doesn't include that situation where we're in negotiations in the side rooms with the highest bidder. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to Mark, Kyle or myself, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we've withdrawn it from auction and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Clause 2.5, this talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneers and the auctioneers alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level and we don't place vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price. So that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. And finally, when you hear this hammer fall and you're that lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price, and acknowledge you've received a copy of the REA guide. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck with your endeavours today. And I'll now invite Kyle up, our first auctioneer.
Thanks very much, Bridget. I just want to point out you were the first auctioneer. Thanks for that introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning, and it gives me great pleasure now to turn your attention to Fendalton. It is number 1 at 26 Macora Street. It is a cross-lease and fee simple title, having a share in 769 square metres more or less. Brought to you by a wonderful Deb and Paul Nichols, of course, and their lovely team, Jill Lang included from the Fendalton office. They've really enjoyed working with our good owner. She's thoroughly enjoyed her time at this address, but her next chapter is booked. So that gives you a fabulous, fabulous opportunity in this really outstanding location. It is 1970s in its construction, but you walk through the front door and through this home and you'd have absolutely no idea. To me, it felt very much like a brand new home. Gorgeous carpet, lovely decor, painted throughout, lovely wide open spaces, so typical of those 1970s designs. You get the benefit of those additional spaces, but with all of the mod cons included here, the double glazing, a fabulous, fabulous outlook. That hedge provides a wonderful green panorama from most of this home, and just the way this home is positioned, there really is no neighbour peering in. It gives you absolute privacy, and certainly in this location, wonderful security as well. Bedrooms upstairs and down, we know that underpins your value, and it is all underpinned by a fabulous collection of great school zones, Fendalton, Cobham, Boys and Girls High School, as well as Burnside High as well. Bidders and buyers, you couldn't ask for a better location. I commend your bidding. Let's get underway here at number 1 at 26 Macora Street. Opening bidder offer. Where do we say go? The room descends into silence. Not for sale at 1.1. Maybe that's a good place to start. Is there 1.1? I look for 1.1. Nice to see you, Tanya Dench, my good licensed colleague, at $1,100,000. Where to from here, bidders and buyers? At 1.1. Opening salvo. I call it away first time. Second call at 1.1. And third and final call at $1,100,000. Another $25,000. 80 Yang at $1,125,000. Great bid there at 125 the call. And just the 5 on top. All right, we'll work with you at 130 the bid now. Where to from here? First chance at $1,130,000 and 10 more at 140. And 150. That's more like it at $1,150,000 and 60 now. And 70, and 80. 80, that's a great bid, and 1.2. Nice work at $1 million. Just the 2? You wouldn't give me 5, would you? Just the 2,000 at $1,182,000. At 1.2. Like your style. That's a bit better there at 1.2. 18,000 the rise. And 205. 10 more at 215 and 20, another 5 there. And 10 more at 230. Good mathematics exercise, and 40 for me this morning. And 50. 60 the bid now. And 70. At 1,270,000, exceptional location. Good quality homes surround you here. Lovely garaging, that carpet fresh. Just outstanding, extra size garage, I'd say, at $1,270,000. The bid's here. Going once. What about? And 2. Great work at 1,272. And 80 now. At $1,280,000. Don't shake your head, folks. Hey, in a couple of years, you'll be laughing at these levels. This is a wonderful location. At $1,280,000. The people in Auckland think we're bidding on a 2-bedroom house here. Second, third and final call at $1,280,000. If there's no better bid, I pause, have a conversation with these good people. Hey, it may not come back from that negotiation room. At $1,280,000, last chance. Tanya? All right, let's take a quick pause. I can't quite say to you at this level. Let's have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open. Back with you very soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next auction. It's an absolute pleasure to be up here for that. It's number 13, Neru, in that wonderful suburb of Cashmere. Art Devine from our Mayorava office has been the owner's ambassador the last few weeks, and it has run the most superb campaign Very warm welcome to our owners, Scott and Steph. I must commend you on how beautifully presented you had your home to take to the market. You wouldn't even be able to tell that there was a family living there. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a cross-lease freehold parcel with a share of 779 square metres, more or less. Record of title CB31K21. Settlement date is set down for the 1st of May 2024 unless you're working to an alternative date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, I had the pleasure of visiting Nauru last week. It was a beautiful sunny day. All the doors were wide open. It was just divine, just like you, Art. Divine, yeah. I felt that this is a home that just keeps giving and giving. There are so many areas to enjoy in this home, inside and out. Set on 3 levels, the bedrooms are on that top floor. Fantastic vista with an abundance of sunlight coming in. The middle floor, you've got that large modern kitchen. This really is the hub of the home. I love that gorgeous large bay window. I can just imagine you could have a nice afternoon snooze on there. Doors opening out to that private courtyard. What a fantastic place to have your morning coffee, taking in that magnificent views over the city and the mountains. The lower level, you have the living areas, and you've got those doors opening out to that deck and barbecue area. Al fresco dining will be really enjoyed in this idyllic setting. It's just so private and sheltered. A very warm home. You've got all that sunlight coming in. You've got heat pumps. You've got a fire, also air conditioning. Such a lovely, quiet cul-de-sac. It's so nice being part of a cul-de-sac. You've got no through traffic, so you'll really enjoy the serenity of this home. Good school zones, Cashmere High and Cashmere Primary. It really does tick all the boxes, the quality, the location, the views. I'm excited to find out who the new owner is going to be, so let's get underway. I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. 13 Neru Place. I'll just remind you that it's not a silent auction. All right, can I suggest a number to get us started away? Is there 800,000 in a room? Somewhere nice and easy to get us underway. Surely there should be a Mexican wave at that level. Okay, I'll go first then at 800,000 on a vendor bid. Who goes next? Let's travel in 25s from here, looking for 825 now. At 800,000, I'll call it away 3 times. First call. Was that a itch, sir, or a bid? Second call at 800,000. Third call. All right, I'll lift that on to 825 on a vendor bid. I invite you back in now at 850. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't put up your hand today, it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here today. At 825 on a vendor bid. First call, second call, third and final call. Well, I'll look to lift that bid to 850 on the vendor bid. That'll be my last vendor bid here on the floor. I invite you back in at 875, ladies and gentlemen. This is a wonderful property. All that hard work has been done. No lawns to mow, low maintenance, so many different areas to enjoy. First call, 850. Second call. Third and final call. Well, I'm surprised there don't appear to be any hands in the air. I'm going to look to lift that bid one final time on a vendor bid and pass the property in. This will be my pass-in figure at 950,000. So there's my line in the sand. Anyone north of that level, give Art Devine a call. He's wonderful to deal with. This is such a great property, ladies and gentlemen. It's such a great community to be part of, Cashmere as well. To our owners, I look forward to seeing a sold sticker on your sign soon. The property is passed in at 950. We'll be back with you shortly.
Folks, you're busy people. I wish you a good morning, but we're going to just tweak the order a little bit and leapfrog with 8B Ilam Road. We're just going to pop that one ahead so we can keep the program moving for you. We'll be back with Studholme in just a minute, but here we go in Ilam, in the eponymously named Ilam Road. Number 8B, Jenny and Jared Rolton have had the pleasure. Your first of 3 auctions for you today, Jenny and Jared, so that's good. I think it's a 13-year tenure that we're facing in this lovely home. It's a lovely, generously laid out family home, tucked away down the drive, a very serene and private setting. You know the value of the locality here at the top end of Ilam Road. It is a cross-lease and freehold, this property. It's legally described in an accurate fashion, and I'm sure your legal advisor would have confirmed that. We've got a settlement date struck down for the 18th of April, 2024, but we do have some flexibility in that regard, so we can work along you if it's appropriate. Here's a home that I think's just got a lovely feel about it. There's an actual aura to this home. It's got a lovely superposition. It's tucked away down the drive. It's a very, very sunny home. And it's been much loved by the owners, and you can see why. As I say, the layout's really, really generous. You've got ample living space. We just sat in the sunshine on Saturday afternoon and discussed the auction with the sun streaming in and that lovely spacious family room, but you've got the excellent big family lounge too. Accessible open kitchen, that'll be only a pleasure for you to operate in. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, double internal access garage. It's got that solid and timeless red brick construction that you're going to enjoy. And just if you're in the situation where you want the children educated down at Ilam School, produces geniuses on a daily basis. Of course, if the older kids are thinking about UC, it's perfect for that. You're close to the Riccarton Road, so that's going to be great for your amenities, and just a lovely leafy part of the city. Here to be sold, let's crank into it. We're at 8B Ilam Road. Who is it 2B that starts the bidding off for me? What are we thinking of a starting number? Your chance to dictate terms. I invite you in. You can start away for me. We thought a nice round 8 would be a nice fair place to start. What do you think about a lucky 8? Anyone at 800,000? Where's that Mexican wave, Bridgie? We thought we'd see a lot of hands up here. Okay, well, I won't hesitate any further. I just place a bid on behalf of the owner at 800,000. Nice and clear, nice and reasonable. There we are at 800,000. There's the foothold to begin your ascent. To move into this great address at 8B Ilam Road. 800's a vendor bid. We'll stay with our owners at that level. Do I see a 20, a nice easy 20? What do you think? Should be nice and simple from here. I'll give you the 3 chances on the auctioneer's bid. At 8, do I see 20 anywhere? First chance, and you're moving into Ilam. Second call at the figure. Sir, I'm just going to look your way. You'd say 820 for me. Third call, just on the vendor bid. Okay, I'll take one more vendor bid at 820. You're going to pop your hand up, sir. 820. I think the value's above that. Lovely, big, sprawling home. Well built, well loved. Second call. You know, if we pass in, the property is made available to everybody in the marketplace. You might be the only one today. That would be a good chance, I would have thought. Have you got 10 for me? Just at 820 at this stage. Still on the vendor bid. Could be you and you alone. Should be the first to find out the owner's expectations, of course. Third chance. Yes or no, sir? You let it pass in? You're not going to bid? Okay, dokes. Jenny, no probs. We just go to that next stage. We'll just continue working with absolutely everybody. If you're in a conditional situation or otherwise. Look, I'm going to increase the vendor bid to 880, as we talked about. It's not for sale at that figure. So that's the final vendor bid. Your budget needs to be in excess of that, but you'll see value above that figure. Final vendor bid, passed into Jenny and Jared at 880. Come and talk to the Roltons.
she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel. Even though she got knocked down, it never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately, your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel. Even though she got knocked down, it never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately, your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. Where did you go? Where's your heart at? Why did you fall back? Lately, your afterglow.
Bidders and buyers, thanks very much for patiently waiting. Young and old, welcome to the Holmwood auction room. Welcome as well to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz. Sorry to leave you in suspense. I know many of you potentially waiting for this lovely next property. It is 51 Studholme Street in Summerfield. Ash Sutherland Todd and Spencer Sutherland Todd from our Ilam 2 office. They've had the great pleasure of working with our good owner. He's invested a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of money into this home, and really the outcome is just wonderful. It is a freehold title, a whopping 1,013 square metres of land, glorious land, to quote you gentlemen, and the settlement date to which you work, the 24th of May 2024. Of course, you might be working to a pre-agreed date. We've got exceptional school zones here. You've got a really lovely private rear parcel. The outlook is just wonderful. Really, really lovely park-like setting. You've got access to that park and playground as well. The neighbours, by all accounts, are lovely people. Love the permanent construction. 1960s, I think, is its origin, but it's beautifully modernised throughout. Excellent indoor-outdoor flow. That outdoor entertainment area, just fabulous. This really is good Kiwiana, big backyard, real estate, bread and butter stuff. I think this is a fabulous, fabulous option in this very sought-after zone. So let's get underway here at number 51 Studholme Street in Summerfield. Bidders and buyers. Opening bidder offer. In fact, vendor's instructions, I'll open the bidding at $700,000. I look for $725,000. At $700,000 vendor bid, first call. $750,000. Nice to see you. Welcome to the bidding at $750,000. Where to from here, buyers? At $750,000, first call. You wouldn't give me 25, would you, sir? Yes. $775,000. Nice. It puts you in front by a bigger lead. And $800,000, there it is at $800,000. $825,000, great work there at $825,000 now. $850,000 at the back, but out in front at $850,000 and $875,000. $875,000, good work. And $900,000, fairly bidden offered at $900,000. $910,000, I'll work with you, sir, at $910,000 and $920,000. $920,000 the call now. $940,000, like your work there at $940,000. At $940,000, and what was that? $950,000. New face in the race at $950,000. Can I say $960,000, sir? At $950,000 I have. Once called at 960. Sarah on the phone with the client there at $960,000. 970, can I say, sir? 960, I have bids against you at 960,000. 970. Locked and loaded, thanked and banked at 970. Bids against you, Sarah, at 900 and 975. Just the 5 on top there at 975 and 980. At $980,000. We love a comeback story. At $980,000. The question is, where do you find the next one? 985. Something like this is ever so unique. At $985,000. Big freehold land, a finite resource in this location at 985. 990. Nice to meet you. Late to the party, sir, but great to have you at 990 and 995. Somebody better get to $1 million before their opposition does, and there's $1 million. Good work at $1 million. At $1 million, fairly bid and offered. I'll take 2 all day long, Sarah. 2,000, I had it here first, beg your pardon, and instructions perhaps, gentlemen, at $1,002,000. $1,005,000. $1,005,000. Good to see you. $1,005,000. Was that a nod? At $1,005,000, what was that, sir? 2, but $1,007,000. 110 the call. Cashmere High zoning, $1,010,000. Sir, another 2 perhaps? 1. 1011. And 13. 15. 3 in the mix at $1,015,000. We are on the market and selling at $1,015,000. If there's no better bid, I sell away. 17. And 17 the call. 17 the level, perhaps $1,020,000. He looks relaxed. That could be the last dollar, sir. There's one way to find out. $1,017,000, I sell away. His name goes on the title. If there's no better bid. Going once at $1,017,000. Twice, I'm selling. All day long, sir. $1,017,500. 18. And 18,500. He matches that bid. Maybe straight to 20. Try and shake him off. At $1,018,000. I'm selling. We enter the valley of no return. And 20 there. Hey, take comfort in the competition. This is the market. At $1,020,000. 21. I remember it well. At $1,021,000. First call, I'm selling at $1,021,000. Second call, blackjack. Third and final call, what was that? 22. 23. And 24. 24, what's that, Mark? 212s. Is it a terabyte or what? No, it's 12. I'll beg your pardon, $1,024,000. 25, great work. $1,025,000 I'm selling. Big decisions made in the auction room. Great school zones. Rear parcel. No neighbours appearing in here at $1,025,000. First and second call. And 26. Excellent renovation, warm and dry. 27 the call. 28 on the nod. Bids there now, sir, at $1,028,000. 29 the call. And 30. 32. At $1,032,000. New interest is welcome. At $1,032,000 I have. I am selling. I count it down 3 times at $1,032,000. First, 33. 34. And 35. 36 I have. at $1,036,000. So when you're relaxing on that big deck, I don't think you're going to remember what you paid for it. You'll just be happy. At $1,036,000. I think I counted first and second, third and final call at $1,036,000 and 37. 38. So why don't you try 40? On the nod at $1,040,000. 41 the call. At $1,041,000. First chance. Twice at $1,041,000. Third and final call. 45. That's a great bid, sir. I commend that bid. 46. You'd bring a tear to a glass eye, sir. Cool, calm, collected, $1,046,000. As I await the response, I think there will be one. This is good real estate at $1,046,000. It is changing hands at $1,046,000 if there's no better bidder offer. So often that letter from the bank has a round number like $1,050,000. You better get there first. All right, I've found my winner at $1,046,000 once, twice, third and final call, and 47. You wouldn't just round me up, would you, sir? No, I wouldn't. All right. At $1,048,000. 49. We'll round you up to 50 now. Thank you, sir, at $1,050,000. First chance at $1,050,000. Second call, I'm selling. At $1,050,000 only. Third and final call. 55. That's a great bid at $1,055,000 and 56. Would you like to have a bid, young man? Your parents be overjoyed. At $1,056,000, I'm selling. First call at $1,056,000. Twice the money. $1,056,000. Third and final call, 57. $58. People in this location love living here. Excellent amenities, great parks. You're on the doorstep of all of the adventure of the Port Hills at $1,058,000. First, second call at $1,058,000. As I sell away, and 60. 62. More like it, sir. Good work at $1,062,000. Let's see if that is effective at $1,062,000. Going once. Twice at $1,062,000. And third and final call. So my job's to mitigate your regret. Are we sure? I've counted it 3 times. Why don't you have a last lunge and call it $1,065,000, sir? $1,062,000 I have. I'm going to count it down now. It's going at $1,062,000. 63. And 64. It's popular now. It'll be popular when you go to sell it. I don't know why you would. Many, many happy years here for my current owner at $1,064,000 and 65. Clickety click. 66. Once at 1,066,000. Twice. So my advice is call it 1,070,000. I've been right a couple of times this morning. Been up here that long. 1,066,000. Would you say 170 for me, sir? Third and final call at 1,066,000. I might have found my winner. If there's no better bid or better offer, I sell it away. I'll take $500. Last chance, sir. It is going at 1,068,000. First time. 69. 70, can I say? The neighbours are very quiet. He nods. 1,070,000 I have. $71. I'm looking for a big, bold bid, sir. 1,071,000 I have. The 1,000s, they don't seem to be doing the trick. Give it a last hurrah. 1,071,000 I'm selling. 72. 74. 75. 76. 'And selling at 1,076,000. Last chance, any better offer? Once at 76, twice. Third and final call, another $500, sir. All done in silent. Permission to sell. No better bid, no better offer. At 1,076,000, probably goes. It's going. Congratulations, gone and sold. Commiserations to my underbidder, Ash, Spencer, wonderful campaign. Congratulations to our purchaser.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel. Even though she get knocked down, it never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately, your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she could knock down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an uneasy head. Dear Lily, where did you go? Where's your heart at? Why did you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter.
Okay, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for patiently waiting. We go back now to Macora Street. It is number 1 at 26 Macora Street in Fendalton. Paul and Deb Nichols and the team doing some fabulous work, a good discussion outside of the room, and there was an increase in that bid. Under clause 2.6, our owners have opted to withdraw the property, and at $1,315,000, it has very happily been sold. Congratulations. We go now to Rolleston. It is a freehold title, number 60 Birthwright Drive in Rolleston. Liz O'Neill from our Maryvale office. I know you've really enjoyed this campaign. Lots of good people out in Raleigh. More and more people choosing to enjoy that smaller township, and it is growing every single week. Plenty of amenities. It really is a fabulous place to live. Many of us having to visit our friends there these days. Hey, the drive has never been quicker. It is a freehold title, as I said, 771 square metres more or less. The settlement date to which you work, the 2nd of May 2024, and you might be working to a pre-agreed date. This is a modern build. It is a substantial build as well. Fabulous, fabulous construction. Look, I don't think any corners have been cut here. It really is in excellent nick. The floor plan, Liz, I just have to commend the architect. Just outstanding. Great separation of spaces. There's room for everyone. Generous bedroom accommodation. Beautiful tiled bathrooms as well. I do love that central kitchen, living, dining space. And there's plenty of indoor-outdoor flow from various parts of the house. Perfect orientation for sunshine. A good backyard, and then I think really the highlight is the oversized 4-car garage. It also enjoys drive-through access as well, so really plenty of room for the toys, the tools, and, if needed, the teenagers as well. So let's get underway, Liz, here at 60 Birthwright Drive in Rolleston. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. Opening bidder offer. Where do we say go? Not for sale at $780. Maybe that's a good place to start. Is there $780,000 to kick things off? Very well, then a vendor bid at $780,000. At $780,000, I look for a rise of 20. Take me to $800,000 at $780. First chance. This is on a rear section, down a long driveway, very private, very secure. Second call at $780,000, and third and final call at $780. I'll advance the bidding on behalf of my owner. We go now to 800,000. 20,000 is the rise. I look for 820, 8 and 00. First call, twice. Third and final call at $800,000. Any better bid? Liz, I don't see any unconditional people here. I know you've got people to talk to in the wider market. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just remind you of what's on offer here. A substantial family home, single level, very modern, all of the mod cons, the quality fixtures and fittings you'd expect, oversized 4-car garaging, and just a lovely, lovely floor plan. If you are looking in Raleigh, let me recommend you ring Liz O'Neill. I'm going to increase that bid, Clary, to $850,000. Bidders and buyers, not for sale at $850,000, but I dare you to find better value for money for 4-car garaging and a home as beautiful as this, north of $850,000. Call Liz today. Property's passed in, and we're back with you very, very soon.
Well, folks, we are moving the order a bit for you, but we're just remaining agile, remaining nimble. That's what Lisa Wong is like in the marketplace. She's in her favourite Jeffreys Road now, and of course just down the road from us in this lovely Fendleton location. Superior family home. It's a really wonderful spot here. Number 50, that's well numbered, at 50 Jeffreys Road in Fendleton. Thank you to our owners. I believe some of the family are overseas and maybe watching our online stream via the Holmwood website, so thank you very, very much. We appreciate your custom. I've always loved and admired this home. In fact, I was involved in the sale of it last time, which was some 7 years ago. Impressed then and ultra impressed now. It's a superb lifestyle situation. 50 Jeffreys Road in Fendleton. It is a freehold estate. It sits on a section that's 610 square metres. The legal description's accurate, and I did just want to touch on some of the extra chattels that come with the place. You know, you have 4 security cameras. You've got the alarm system as well. It's very, very secure property with the private garden, of course, which you will appreciate. The radiator heating, well, that's the top that you can get. It's just an ambient feeling all year round, and the log burner as well. It's a cosy, warm home with the double glazing as well. Pioneer sound system, internal and external speakers. The 2 televisions are going to remain with the property, and I did touch on the security cameras too. You can move in on the 18th of April, so very convenient settlement terms. We'd call that a calendar month, I think, wouldn't we? So a month to wait when you move into Jeffreys. There is a uniqueness about the home, I think you'll agree, with the vast living space that you have, that big atrium of living. I think the key here is that you get to create rooms within the room. So it's up to you with how you work for your own family and how it's going to play out for you. The key to having that big space is the warmth of the home, and like I say, with the radiators and log burner, you're absolutely going to be cosy all year round. I love how the kitchen's the helm of the home, so ultra accessible when you stay in touch with all your guests, with all your family. If you do, they have those culinary duties. Spills out on either side. The courtyard just in behind, that's great. If the wind is blowing, you've got a nice sheltered outdoor spot to sit. Plenty of accommodation, the 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, of course, master ensuite with the extra office and study nook as well. double internal access garaging at the rear, so that's a nice asset to have. You'll enjoy the benefits of the good school zones in Jeffreys Road, of course, Fendalton Open Air Schools, walking distance, Jeffreys Park, as well as being close to the Fendalton Village or Fendalton Mall as well for those good shopping and amenities. It's a super spot, ready to go, 50 Jeffreys, just need to find the next owner. That would involve starting the bidding, so why don't we do that? Silence the stern response. Don't be shy. You move into a wonderful street, heart of Fendalton. You wouldn't own it for 1.2, so I'm happy to invite you in there. At 1,200,000? Surely. Must be enticing at that level. Okay, well, I zip through to a vendor bid at 1,200,000. I take your silence as strategic at this point. Do we put 100 on and carry on the auction and say 1.3 for me? You tell me. At 1,200,000, first call. Freehold, private, very, very secure. Lovely sunny garden and courtyard as well. Second call, very easy to look after. Third call, how about a 50? Can't make it easier than that. Mr. JW, you'd be saying 1,250 for me? In the Jeffreys Road, surely. I'm sure you've been through the campaign. I'll vendor bid at 1,250, but be snappy. I put you on notice at 1,250. 1 the quarter, first chance, vendor bid. Second call. Third call. Well, there's no hands going up. Lisa, if you're not employing Dougal to bid, I'm going to pass it back your way. I haven't got that unconditional bidder putting their hand up for me. I'll just run it to 1.3, final vendor bid and pass in at that figure. We see value clearly above that, and I'm sure you will too in the buyer community. 50 Jeffreys Road is available in this next stage. Not sure it's going to last long, so I'd be talking to Lisa Wong from our Ilam office as quickly as you can. Hong, Jesse, thanks very much, and to Yung Chun, who's watching on, thank you as well. Team Rolton is ready to rock and roll at 90 Ebeling Crescent. We've got our vendors in position here, that's good. We're in St Albans, at that Merivale end of St Albans, of course. Super Street or Super Crescent is Ebeling. We love it here. Take a look at the images of the home. We're modern, we're fresh, we're beautifully designed. We're tucked down the drive, it is quiet, private, everything facing north-northwest. In a superb modern townhouse situation on this freehold estate. 420 square metres is the size of the parcel. Legals are absolutely correct. 19th of April, that's the date you move in. If you've arranged a different date, that's okay. The bonus of clause 26 is right in your favour with the $10,000 going to be rebated to you. If you're looking to refresh the carpet, that is up to you, but that's going to be credited to the purchaser upon settlement. And you know the master bill guarantee is available too, further for your peace of mind. Well, modern and delightful, practical and well positioned. That's how I would sum up and describe the property. Striking looking home, isn't it too, with the contrast and the cladding and the gorgeous gardens that surround it. I just think the feature of the home is the lovely stretch of living. It dominates the downstairs, it's dedicated to living and spans absolutely east to west. So you get every sparkle of sunshine that comes into the home. I was standing up the front near the heating, looking right back towards the kitchen. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous atrium of living. It's light and bright, it flows so beautifully. The courtyard, the patio is just a super spot. Won't take any effort to look after. You can sell the lawnmower, but you'll spend many an hour out here. Sumptuous accommodation upstairs, pardon me. Master bedroom with the ensuite walk and robe is fantastic. The family will be well ensconced there too. Excellent internal access garaging. Service areas are superb. The culinary delights that will come from the kitchen are wonderful. Just to be able to stroll to the Merivale Village, that is totally in your favour, and you're going to enjoy that, even though it's quiet and peaceful here in Ebeling Crescent, of course, well school zoned as well, underpins your value. Just a spot you're going to move in and enjoy the height of luxury here at 90 Ebeling Crescent. Who's the protagonist here that'll start us away in the bidding? Let's get going. You move into a very coveted area. Now's your chance to dictate terms. Who's going to fire that opening shot? Who's opening the 1-3, Gita Rose, good. 1350, even better, 1,350,000. There we go, the opening bidder. Gita, our licensed colleague. 1.4, sir. A 1,360, got you there. Welcome into 1,360 and 1.4. Good bidding strategy, well worked out, Gita. You never let us down at 1,000,004. What's the response? 5,000. I'll work with you, sir, a little bit easy to leapfrog, but at 1,405 puts you back in front. 1,405, Gita, that's in 20. Good on you. Staying in a good leap and bound there at 1,420. I was seeing a white flag fluttering over here at 1,420, second and third call. Done the job on the opposition on the outside. Should we go inside and have that chat and offer your people the chance to buy? Let's pause the auction. We're at 1,420,000. I leave the auction open and live. Got you there, sir. I'm going to talk to these people, not at a level I'm authorised to sell. So we'll go and just offer these good people the opportunity. We've got a room all ready for you, Gita. Come on through.
And 32 Worcester Street in Linwood, Oksana Ivanovska from the Ilam 2 office. She's been working with our lovely sellers. It is, and as is wearers, opportunity. Bidders and buyers, you bid on the basis that you've read and understood clauses 26 through 29. It is a freehold title, of course the highest form of ownership in New Zealand, and 506 square metres more or less of good RMD land. Settlement date to which you work by is Friday the 5th of April 2024. And this is a lovely character home. Certainly it has seen better years, but I think the fundamentals here are really great. Could have lovely street appeal with a lick of paint, a little bit of elbow grease. The rear side of the parcel, the backyard, fabulous, very private, plenty of trees there. Inside the floor plan, I think makes good sense in its current form. You might look to reconfigure, hey, that's up to you, but it has many of those character features we look for. So if you are looking to renovate this property, I think the upside is pretty obvious. The underlying land, of course, may present a development opportunity for you. Hey, this area up and coming, I think it's a great place to invest your money. And I should say our sellers in this particular case are a charitable organisation. They do lots for animal welfare. So this is really a good way to buy property, I would say. It's a feel-good purchase today here at 532 Worcester Street. So, bidders and buyers, let's get underway. Here at 532 Worcester Street, opening bid or offer? Is there 160, 180 perhaps to start? Where do we say go? 200. Mark Holland, my licensed colleague. Good to see you, Mark, at $200,000. Here at 532 Worcester Street, where to from here, buyers? Is there 20 on the rise? At $200,000 I have once called. Second call at 200,000. 220. Nicola Cray working with the buyer there at $220,000. Bids against you, Mark, at 220 and 250. That's a nice increase there at $250,000. 270 perhaps, Nick? 270 on the nod. 270 I have, and 280. 290. Fairly bidden offered at $290,000. 310. I'll take it all day long there, Mark, at $310,000. Nick, perhaps 330. At 310 I have going once at 310,000. Twice. Third and final call at 310. How much? 20 on top, sir? Oh, what else would it be? At $340,000. Thanks for your bid. Appreciate it. At 340. 340 the call bids against you there, Mark, at 340. 360 at $360,000. Nice to see you folks. Bids against you though? 80, great work, no longer. In pole position at $380,000. This would be a ripper of a renovation. Plenty of character at 380. And Oksana, conversation at 380. 385. We are on the market and selling at $385,000. If there's no better bid, I sell away. 385, the current bid? 95. It's a good bid at 395. I'm selling at 395,000, first call. These good people say, hurry up, call. Second call. Third and final call at $395,000. I'm 400. Dougal Boyd, nice to see you, Dougal, my old boss, at $400,000. He was in charge at 401. I'm selling at 401. 405 and 10 the call. 410 I'm selling. 420. It's a strong bid at $420,000. 12 on top at 432. I've got 420. 422, no problem at all at 422, Clary. 422 the call. 30, 8 on the rise. And 35. I sell away at 435 for lack of a better bid. First chance at 435. Twice the money now and 40 now. 440. 41. And 5 on top, Dougal. 45, no problem at all. You trained me to be optimistic, Dougal, at 445. And 49, 4 on the rise. At 449, I'm selling. I sell away at 449, once called. At 50, 1,000 on the rise. Maybe another 5. 450 I have. First chance. 58 at 458. These photos here, you're looking at the before photos. Think about how magical this will be once the work is done at 458. First call, second call at 458. Third and final call at $458,000. Dougal, I'm selling. If there's no better bid, I sell away. It has depleted over the years, Dougal. So quick smart. At $458,000, I sell in 60, there's 2. $61. 2 took me to 60 and 61. 61 I have. Bids against you, Dougal, at $461,000. Late entrants are welcome. At $461,000 I'm selling, going once, and 4,000. And 67. That's a great bid there, a quick bid at 467. First chance. Twice at $467,000. Third and final call, a character charmer, good quality underlying land. At $467,000, it is going. And 71. First time at $471,000. Second call, Dougal. You know the benefits of this area. Third and final call at $471,000. I'll take 500 all day long, but you've got to be quick. It is going at $471,000. Going. Last chance. You've been great. It is going. Any better bid. Last chance. It goes. It goes. It is Gone and sold at 471,000. Commiserations to my underbidders, congratulations to our purchasers. Oksana, fabulous campaign. And to our wonderful sellers, keep up the good work. Thanks for the chance, and we'll be back with you very soon.
Okay, folks, I've been working with Gita from the Harcourts team, Jenny and Jared Rolton, for their second of 3 auctions of the day. Angela, you can witness this, please, because yourself and Duncan have been very gracious in negotiations. 90 Ebeling Crescent, so much so that the owners have said, look, we're going to withdraw the property and sell to you at $1,550,000. You're the brand new owners of 90 Ebeling Crescent. Congratulations, it's gone and sold. Well done. $1,550. That's correct. That is correct. Thanks, Tony. Okie dokes. Yeah, absolutely, of course, yeah. Alex Neat, are you at the ready? Ray and Pam are there, ready to go. We'll just click on in just a minute. We've got a beautifully and meticulously renovated home in Wainoni here. Really feels brand new. I was very much impressed when I came and inspected at the weekend. Alex Neat from our St Albans office, You've been running the campaign. You've got a good long-standing relationship with your clients and their families. So it's nice to be having you back in the room again, guys. Thanks very much. And congratulations on the work you've done. It is nothing short of superb. So well done. Thanks, Clary. We're on to 64 Beckenham Street in Wainoni, a house-proud street, I have to say. Enjoyed my trip down there. It's well positioned and well located. You purchase a freehold estate, which of course is that good strong tenure. 637 square metres is the size of the section. That conveyancing lawyer of yours would have said, yes, that legal description is absolutely accurate. The 4th of April is nice settlement terms, not too long to wait. If you've arranged a different date through Alex, and that's been all signed off, then that is good. They say if you want to get something right, you should take your time in doing it and never rush it. And I think that's what the parks have done here. They just leant into their work, but took their time, took every aspect seriously and gave it a good deal of thought, some good vision and design, and of course the execution has been superb. There's no doubt about it. Really contemporary feel inside. I love your decor choices, but also the appointments through the kitchen. I really appreciate how the laundry area works as a scullery as well. So if it's minimalism that you like, keeping the place tidy and uncluttered, then you've got the opportunity to do that. It's a very sunny home. All the accommodation is well balanced. The studio and sleep out area, that's going to be handy if you've got extra accommodation required or hobbies that you might like to pursue. I love the sunny deck at the northwest side of the home. That's going to get a lot of use. Garden's nicely established, and that's good with that new feel. You're not starting from scratch, so you've got plenty to work with. Bathroom's really, really lovely. So all in all, with the double glazing and the gorgeous colours, I think you're on to a winner here at Beckenham Street in Wainoni. Who's going to say go for us as we get underway and crank into the auction? What are we thinking? Any happy hookers ready to bid, or would you be at the sort of high five level? What do you think? Something like 585. It's a good starting bid at 585. Now I need to see a bid in competition. I'm not going to vendor bid against these good people. Wouldn't disrespect them so at 585. Would someone just whip it up to the 6 quickly? First chance, second call. Ma'am, you say 600 for me. You're watching intently. Madam, you like good property knowledge there. 5856 would be easy. Third call. You're going to be the only bidders at this early stage. Let's go and have a nice little chat in private. We'll see if we can get you there. So I'm just going to pause that auction. We'll be back in a moment to go to McFaddens with the Roltons, but I'm offering these good bidders the opportunity. Ready, Karen? We'll give it a good whiz. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're still just waiting on an update there at Beckenham Street with Alex, but Jenny and Jared have been busy here today. Our vendors have been pretty busy as well, so I think you deserve some credit too. But here we are in this lovely part of St Albans in that Paparoa Street Heaton community, 28 McFaddens Road, this beautiful modern home, scintillating in saintly St Albans is how I would say it. It's a very desirable position on that corner. Unimpeded sunshine is your friend here, and what a body of living that you enjoy here. 28 McFaddens Road. Jenny, you've enjoyed the campaign with Jared as well. It's a freehold estate. It's on a 436 square metre section, being freehold. Legal description absolutely unchanged. And that chattel list is absolutely accurate as well, with the ducted heating and heat pumps system there to keep you ambient all year round. I was very, very impressed. I love the style of this home with the alcoves, the cedar cladding highlights, and the contrast in that colour form. That's the spot to be. I love that courtyard living. And I think Jared was absolutely mesmerised by the courtyard opportunity with the garden that just spreads out before you. Of course, nothing will impede that northern sun. What a body of living, as I say. Really lovely atrium, gallery ceilings. The flow from start to finish is absolutely gorgeous. Love the way it's been set up at the moment, and I think you'll choose dining and lounge as the configuration, but it's up to you. Wonderful kitchen situation, the big long breakfast bar where you know your guests and family are going to gather, but great for a casual meal and a catch-up. Walk-in pantry, of course, to keep things nice and tidy and away. The 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Master's got that superb northwest aspect also. The bathrooms are really well appointed. Plenty of storage in the home, lovely flooring, double internal access garage, and you'll just enjoy the locality, like I say, with the good schools that surround you. The community that surrounds you, I think, is of more appeal, and with proximity to arterial routes, things like getting to the city or popping into Maryvale, they're absolutely easy. McFaddens Road, super street, super address. What's the decision to be in terms of value? That's what I ask you, good folk. It's been a good, healthy day in the auction rooms. Let's finish off with a plume. Mr. Scahill, got through Sunday all right? What are we saying, my boy? Yes, no problems. No problems. Look, there'd be no problems accepting a bid at $1 million. I'd be happy to do that just to get you in at an easy level. You'd see value north of that. Youthful home. That real modernity that you will appreciate. Beautifully appointed. Vendor bid at 1. I'm just going to scour the room. I'm not going to take many vendor bids. At $1 million, would you go straight to 1-1 for me? First call on that vendor bid. Second call. Alan, your bidder's on the telephone out here. Third call. I'm at 1. I'll take a 50 if you're quick. Is he likely to bid? Not on this particular lot. Okay, at $1 million. Look, I'm not going to get a hand in the air. It doesn't seem apparent that we've found that unconditional buyer at this stage. We'll go to the next stage. I'll just finish at 1-1. Jenny, Jared, pass it back into your hands. You can attract buyers that are above that figure, I know. So we keep working on it with that one there, and that'll be done swiftly by Team Rolton and into that next stage. Passed on a vendor bid, Clary, at 1.1. I'm going to go and get an outcome for you on the property at Beckenham Street. Alex Neat, would you mind returning, please? Can your vendors come through? We're going to conclude the day on a happy note. Lorraine and Paul. Paul was a hooker of note, South Canterbury Green and Blacks. Under 18, unfortunately, he was... My brother was different in that team though, wasn't he? Hey, look, good stuff. Big decisions made. 64 Beckenham Street. You've been kind enough to bid that 680,000. Yep, that's a nod. And the good vendors have said yes. We sell the property at that level. Pam, would you give it the thumbs up? Of course. It's 680. Good stuff. 2 thumbs up. Ray, thanks very much. Alex Neat, congratulations. $680,000. Fantastic new owners. You're moving in, gone and sold. Well done. Very, very well done. Okay, superb stuff. Nice way to finish. Well done, Holmwood. Hayden, thanks very much. Tony, Kyle, Grant's there too, and Janelle. Have a good arvo.